Hey guys, and welcome to Rome Total War. So, yeah, this game's came out. Now I'm kind of, I suppose, a bit of a veteran. I've played every single one since the original Rome. And I just thought I'd like throw this video together so I can just talk through some of the initial impressions and stuff. Now this is I always for some reason like to do the Prologue campaign because I just find Rome interesting. The way this is working, the Samnites, who are these people, are besieging Capua, which is this city, and this Roman legion isn't really big enough. So, yeah, pretty much Roman consuls defending the city, and our small little meager army is over there. This is just them teaching us how to use the camera, but they're also sort of showing you some of the key tactical things, which is interesting. And it seems like there's a skirmish ahead of us, so this is a very convenient time for a tutorial. Let's have a look. Yeah, so in terms of a few things, performance-wise, I'm getting a solid 30 while recording. In general, though, I get from 60 to 70 frames while I'm just, you know, sort of chilling out around the map. Anytime I go near... Oh, shut up. Anytime I go near my actual, my guys, probably drops to about 35. Now 35 is probably palatable to anyone who is used to a low-end machine or like a console or something, but honestly, unless it's like at least 45, it's a bit odd for me, so I still need to tweak around with the settings. Right now I'm on a mix of ultra high and extreme, so they should probably go down a little bit. Missile fire, do we have any? Okay, so Hatassii are your kind of general heavy foot soldiers, or Hastati. Triari are spearmen, so they're really good against cavalry. There's a lot of cool little details, like they're under arrow fire there, so they're all raising their shields. There's lots of little kind of flavor things like that, which just make the game sort of ooze authenticity, which is very nice. In terms of the skirmish, it's not going well for the Italian swordsmen. And they are quite heavily outnumbered, and they're also taking arrow fire. So that's why our guys are here. Now, these are Stati, so they should have Pila. Pila are the throwing spears that they use. This is interesting. You can use the whip. Well, I'm not going to use the whip because, oh, wait. Now, they're only slingers. My Triari should be more than a match for the slingers. What's most important is taking down these 2 units of Italian spearmen. Now, because we're good commanders, we want to get a flank, so I will get... yeah, what he said. One of my units will engage the front to hold them there. The others will march around the sides. Take them out. Things predictably went quite awfully for those levy slingers, so they're dead. Okay, I'll move everyone into an attacking testudo. Testudo formation means they do this, and they're not impenetrable to arrows, but they're very resilient. Of course they're no match for Romans. Oh, who's this? Levy skirmishers. My Triari can take them out. I wish they'd give me some bow infantry. As you can see, they just threw their Pila. That was the big sort of wave of spears that they threw in. Pila are very, very effective. At least they were in the original Rome. I would imagine they're the same in this. They've lost one guy. Oh dear. So these guys are a bunch of pussies and they've ran off. As far as the main siege, nothing's happening, but the Samnites do have way, way more men than we do. This battles went well. We have lost a total of 4 men. Considering how many we took out, I think that could be the difficulty coming into play. For the actual campaign, I'll be playing it in hard or very hard. I've been playing Total War games for, 7-8 years now, so... 7, 8? No. Probably 7, I'd say. 6 or 7. Now, the Samnites are attacking. This is probably not good for Capua, or Capua, or whatever. Alright, defending the bridges. Well, the nice thing about bridges is they're very easy to defend.
Alright men, listen up. We're up against it.
There's Mark Strong, because the Italians all sound like Mark Strong, believe it or not. Now, we have been given some more guys. We have levy slingers, Italian swordsmen, Tassi, and my triari. So I'm pretty sure that if you right click like this and just move your entire army, it will hold their formation. I'm quite sure it does that. Let's have a look at the main battle here. So they're all charging in. And then the AI should probably have taken a more sort of a tighter posture. I know, but well, let's just say I wouldn't like to be attacking this bridge, and if I was my ally, just, you know, break the bridge, but whatever. Our job is to go here and kill these ballistae. I think, yeah, it's ballistae if it's plural. So yeah, Samnites. Let's have a look at their army. Frame rate really tanking here down to 17, but whatever. If you want to know what my specs are, I have a 670 by Nvidia. Well, it's an EVGA version. It's one of the, like, pretty late on aftermarket cards. It's really good. I'm probably going to further overclock it. Are these guys still in Testudo? No, they're not. That's okay. So I'd normally just march these guys, but it seems like they want us to be quick, so I'm not going to. The reason I just do a normal march is so they don't get tired. Because, well, being tired is very bad for your infantry. I'm not too sure if they'd be better just holding the city. Like, they do have a great point here, although they need to have sort of archery, like range supremacy, which seems to be a bit of a problem against the Samnites. That said, Hittasi are generally very strong because of their shields against archers. If you put them in a Testudo, they don't take much fire. I wonder what these are going to hit. Ah! Boom. I can't wait to see all the different, like, machinimas and stuff. That used to be a big thing back in the day of Rome 1. Alright, well, let's get this battle started. Let the levy slingers will start engaging their Italian swordsmen. I will sort of hold the main line with my Hittasi. I was always used to calling them, everyone used to call them Hittasii, but apparently that's not their name. I'm going to have a main line here and then a bit of a flank so I can really murder the Italian spearmen. So if these guys go in, these guys go in. We'll just get the swordsman actually to go on ahead and take out that ballista position. Let's have a look in. It's a very pretty game. It does, like, its performance is, I'm not too sure if it's just like the quality of the game or that it actually isn't performing that well. It's the Italian spearmen. My Triari should be able to take that out. What's this? Cinematic mode? Ah. This is cool. So we hit insert. Probably not the best way to command a battle, but now we can see all our guys. These guys are just sort of cheering at the minute. Backing up their friends. Actually, I don't want to be sending all those arrows in there in case there's some friendly fire. I'm pretty sure friendly fire is still a thing. Friendly fire, I think, was much more important in Napoleon and Empire, where you were, of course, dealing with muskets and rifles, which is a bit of a problem because, you know, if you lined up a volley, the AI was perfectly happy just to shoot their friends in the back, which was kind of weird. So, very bad day for the ballistae. Honestly, this battle should be pretty easy for us if they can hold and we can get a really good flank. We have enough units to probably rout a good third of their army, providing these guys have got them engaged from the front. Okay, never mind. They're going to give up their position instead of holding the bridges and allowing a pincer to happen, because, you know, tactics. So what should we do here? Oh, we're about to be attacked by cavalry. Oh dear. No, what did I just do? Shit. Okay, I just put them in a formation. I have no idea what formation I put them in. But what we need is our Triari. Because I think these cavalry are about to charge us. Okay, this is just the standard, like, slingers at the front. And just form a main line. Yeah, I don't like engaging cavalry with just like regular infantry. the end of the day, a gladius is not going to do you much good when you're being attacked by cavalry. That's why I have my triarii up front. Oh shit, we can just use that shallow ford. Whoops. Call off that plan. This isn't the way I would do it, if I'm honest. I'd keep them engaged at the front and then sort of aid at the side with these guys. I'm afraid I am going to have to run with them to get there, you know, to actually be of use to the city. Looking around here, yeah, Principe's fighting. In terms of why I'm showing this very first part of the prologue, it's because, you know, most of everyone here is World of Warcraft for this channel, and a lot of World of Warcraft people don't seem to play other games, which kind of confuses me, but whatever. It's probably a decent introduction. So here's a mob. They're just a bunch of regular people with knives. They're really not a problem. I don't like the idea of all these Italian cavalry, though. Now, they're not very strong cavalry. They should... My triarii should be more than ready for them. My slingers can keep that mob busy. Perhaps. Well, we're not killing them, but... whatever. We don't exactly need to kill them. If they take enough missile fire, they'll probably rout very close to getting into combat. Triarii, move them over. Actually, oh screw it. Probably going to take some losses with the initial charge. Oh, only a few. I suppose the charge isn't that effective against, like, full-blown cavalry, or not full-blown cavalry. Cavalry against full-blown spears. Horses, you know, they're generally not too happy about running into a crap ton of spears. Aiding the defense. Well, oh wow, they've completely fallen back into the city. Well, they're moving more guys over. And they have the numbers advantage, so I probably... yeah. I don't want to meet them in the open field. At least here I'll have the backup of these guys, and it's a little bit more of a closed engagement. Okay, these Principes and Triarii are... they're fighting, but they're not going to last very long. Okay, everyone run. First thing to do is get my peltists in. Oh, not peltists, they're slingers. I'm confusing myself. Yes, yes, I'm on the way. Okay, these Tassi just... nice one, pathfinding. Still, the pathfinding is pretty okay so far. I haven't had any major issues. Right, the defense of the city. Slightly move there. This way we should have a bit more of a concave on them. This bridge should be fine to hold. At the end of the day, it will only take one unit to hold that for a very long time. The actual issue is the giant mobs that are coming out of over there on the main bridge. Alright, so these Italian swordsmen, the more damage my slingers can get in, the better. Fortunately, our Stati... we should have a pretty decent concave. If only his Stati would come in and help. I don't like using my Triarii in a sort of direct melee engagement like this. Like, they're good, they can hold their own, but the thing is, they're spearmen. They're not optimal against swords. Get them to fire into the main infantry body. I'm not really sure how this battle can be won with me only being here. I don't know, can I suppose...
The Samnites press further into Capua. They threaten the...
They don't threaten the very center of the city. Oh.
The siege weapons on the walls can repel them. See to it.
Okay, that's good. We have magically gotten control of a siege weapon on the wall. Okay. Ballista! Start shooting. Get them to shoot those Italian noble infantry because they could be a real problem. And we do have a problem where the allied Hittasi are really... they're not lasting very long. Hastati? Whatever. I don't speak Latin, as you may have noticed.
Our allies begin to crumble.
Yeah, this is kind of... Oh, shit.
Keep fighting, men. Live or die, we will.
Well, the slingers are in quite a loose formation, so these guys won't be optimal. And these noble cavalry are probably taking very heavy hits.
An army approaches. Tribune, I think the banners are Lucanian.
Okay, I think Lucanian's good, hopefully.
Reinforcements.
There we go.
Allies, Roman and Lucanian, rally to our aid.
Rome comes. This is a good thing. It's a little bit like Battle of the Hornburg. Just there's no Gandalf. Although if there was Gandalf, ancient history, well, the classical era would be a little bit more weird. That's for sure. These Italian swordsmen are really not in the best engagement, so I'll pull them back, get a flank on those Italian noble infantry.
Orders.
Oh. Okay, I may not have noticed that. Triari. Oh god. Right, we need to get our slingers back out of there. Wow, one of them's taking a lot of hits. So here we have quite a lot of Triari, but that said, we have a crushing cavalry force. I wonder if the first person mode's still there. There's this thing in Shogun 2 where you could do like a first person mode. It was kind of fun. Like you could just go first person, a Gatling gun, and mow people down. It was weird. It felt like a little bit out of place, but also kind of fun. A lot of my men have died. Triari have fared quite well. We only lost 30. These Hittasi are probably at half strength or less. Matters not. Cavalry are here. I'm gonna get them to press on ahead. Get that guy to shut up. Principes. I can't wait to get into the campaign thingy. If you guys want to see more of Rome, either live commentator or post commentator, I think post is probably the best for actual battles. Wow, look at these battle maps. The thing is, like, it generates these based on where on the campaign map you're fighting, which is pretty cool. Although there's a good chance this is a custom map because, you know, Siege of Capua.
Samnites make their retreat.
Alright, Samnites are making their retreat, which is good. Poor Levy Spearmen. Let's go see what it's like for them. Oh, never mind. Costly victory, but at what cost? Well, we're going to find out if it gives us the breakdown at the end. Hopefully. Oh, there you go, the consul died apparently. Was quite the slaughter.
Tribune Silanus, news from Rome. Following the capture of Consul Rutulus and the passing of Consul Linus at Capua, the Senate have moved to grant you emergency powers to command the defense of Campania. Your intervention at Capua saved the settlement
okay.
and has earned you the highest praise on the Senate floor.
There you go, highest praise. I'm pretty sassy guy. So, let's just have a look at the map. The map runs at a solid 60, which is probably what you'd expect. It's very detailed. Very, very detailed. I'm going to jump into an actual campaign instead of this one. I'll probably play as the Romans. I'll probably do a Roman campaign then like a hard Greek campaign, but yeah, this is a really fun game, and if you have a good PC, recommend checking it out. If you want to see more, say so in the comments, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.